Alright, super broken and OP money making method. You don't need any good gear or strength or high skill levels to do this. All you will need is the bazaar unlocked, a little bit of starting cash, which we will go over later on, and then a friend or just really anyone you trust. Now if you don't have someone you trust or a friend you can do this with, you can join our Discord server. I'm sure there will be a few people who would like to do this money making method as well. Okay, so how does this money making method work? So you and your friend will each buy the same amount of white gifts from the bazaar. Now you have a small chance to get snow minions out of gifts, and that is how we are going to be making our money. Alright, so you and your friend will each buy the same amount of white gifts from the bazaar. So if I'm buying 100 gifts, my friend would also buy 100 gifts. Now make sure they are white gifts. Green and red gifts actually have more of a chance of getting snow minions, but they are way overpriced and they don't end up being worth it. So only the white ones are the best. Alright, and for this example, both me and my friend will be buying 500 gifts each, which make 1000 gifts total. The chance of getting a snow minion out of a white gift is 1 in 200, which might seem like not very high, but hear me out. So the way gifts work is that when you give a gift to someone, both the giver and the receiver will get whatever is in that present. So let's say there is an ice rune in that present. Both players will be getting that ice rune. Now similarly, if there's a snow minion in that present, both players will get the snow minion. So because of this, you are technically getting 2 snow minions out of 200 gifts. Or 1 in 100 or 1%, which still might not seem like a lot, but trust me, it's worth it because snow minions go for a lot of money. Alright, so we each gave each other 500 presents, 1000 in total, meaning statistically we will each be getting 5 snow minions. Opening 1000 presents is actually a lot quicker and takes a lot less time than you might think. It took me around 23 minutes, but I'll even just say it took 25 minutes, just to give you guys a bit of extra time. You just gotta click fast. Now you'll be getting a few other drops as well from all these presents. You'll be getting around 380k coins each, a few enchanted books which go for a little bit on the market, a few XP pots and cosmetics which you can just quick sell, and then there's also a few rare drops like Gift the Fish or Snowsuit armor pieces. And you'll also be getting carpal tunnel from clicking so much. I'm kidding, it's not that bad. And just a few tips to make opening presents a little bit more efficient. You should make sure you have an empty inventory when opening presents, and maybe have an ender chest or a backpack where you can put all the drops that you want to keep, or just have an empty chest on your island maybe that you can go to. And when you're opening presents, you can just go to an empty hub. You can right click on this compass here, and you can just keep doing that until you get a completely empty hub, and then warp your friend into it. If you try to open them where there's a lot of people, they'll just all swarm to you. And also the person who's giving the presents can kind of run around the receiver, because if you just stand still, sometimes it won't really register, so just make a lot of movement. Alright, so after we open all 1000 of our presents, we will each statistically have 5 snow minions each. And we could just sell them for easy profit, but we can make even more money by upgrading them to tier 11. You want to buy 992 normal snow blocks and 248 enchanted snow blocks. This will cost you around 160k, and that is to max out a snow minion. Normally tier 1s go for around 650k, and a max one goes for around 1 mil to 1.2 mil. So as you can see, it's super cheap to upgrade and they go for way more. I'm not sure why, but hey, I'll take it. And snow prices are usually pretty stable because so many people are selling snow, so they're always pretty cheap. So it will usually be around 160k. So that will be 800k to max out all 5 of my snow minions. And my friend will be doing the exact same thing as well. You should create a buy order because it's a little cheaper than buying instantly, and it will fill pretty fast. Upgrading the minions will be really quick as well. It should be less than 10 minutes for this whole process. Alright, and there you go. You have 5 max snow minions in around 35 minutes, and now it is time to sell. So like I said, they go for around 1 million to 1.2 mil. I would say just to sell it at 1.1 mil. That way it's a little cheaper than what other people are selling them for, and you'll still get quite a few offers and a lot of money still. You could say something like selling tier 11 snow minions at 1.1 mil / party me, and then just paste that same message across all the hubs and just hub hop. Now, I would say you could sell all 5 snow minions in 25 minutes, and that would bring our total time to 1 hour, and we have around 5.1 million coins total, even after buying all the snow to upgrade all of our snow minions. Alright, so 5.1 million coins in an hour, that is a ton, but of course we did not account for the money we spent to buy our initial 500 presents each. I skipped that step because I kind of wanted to talk about it now, because there is a little bit of strategy of when to buy them. Alright, so white presents can go from around 5,400 to 6,000, I would say. Prices are always changing due to supply and demand, but we can kind of predict when is the cheapest time to buy the presents. So here's when you should buy them. During or right after the Season of Jerry event, because when the Jerry Island opens, a ton of gifts are given out, and a lot of people put them directly on the market, so the prices will drop a bunch. They'll drop to around 5,500 at this time, or maybe 5,650 with tax. So if I were to buy 500 white gifts, that would be a total of around 2.8 million coins, and my friend would also be doing the same thing as well. So if we take that number and subtract it from our total of 5.1 million coins that we were making, we would now have a total of 2.3 million coins, just about. And again, that is per person. My friend will also be making that much as well. For reference, this is a little better than grinding zealots, and it's a lot easier. You don't need any gear. And I'm giving you a whole 25 minutes to sell 5 snow minions, which I'm sure you could do a lot faster, in which case you'll be making a lot more money than 2.3 mil. Now, of course, you and your friend may not have that 2.8 million coins each to buy the initial 500 white gifts, which is completely fine. You can just buy 100 presents each, or you can even buy less than 100 presents each. Now, if you get a little unlucky when opening the presents and you don't get a snow minion, don't worry, because you'll have more of a chance of getting a snow minion later on when opening more white gifts. That's about it. If you do go on to try this money making method, tell me how it goes. Leave a like on the video, comment down below for the algorithm, please. It's actually super helpful, and see you guys later.